I don't know what this is. I do know what this is. I'm kidding. Some people are probably thinking, why? As they get into this video. Why is Drew doing this? Well, we're not doing any multiplayer. As I have found out some things that we're going to discuss, I guess, because I've got nothing better to talk about until people maybe start joining, if they ever join. So we're just going to do the campaign. And, of course, we're going to go all the way through. I will say, though, this is a pretty good remaster. All things considered, the story anyways. Fuck the multiplayer, though. Even though they kept the multiplayer pretty much to its core, they just added a couple guns. Didn't go crazy with attachments for them either. So I will say a lot of this stuff is pretty good. This is just something a little different. Nothing too strenuous for us to do and go through. This will probably get us. We'll probably go through this in 2 sittings. And I'll probably swap back and forth with this, between this and Resident Evil with whatever other games and whatever. Because I've been thinking a few other games for me to stream. It should be 2 more paychecks for me, and I should be able to order a capture card on the next 2 paychecks. So Friday being my first one. We'll go ahead and start. I'm probably going to talk over the cutscenes because not really a whole lot happening in this game. To me anyways, there's not. I just like the action in it. Turn that down. But yeah, so this coming Friday, I'll have a little bit, and then the next Friday in 2 weeks, I'll have a little bit more.
Government loyalists against ultra-nationalist rebels, and 15,000 nukes at stake. Just another day at the office.
Excuse me. Sorry, I just ate a big tub of popcorn. My mom and dad went to the theaters today, and they saw John Wick 3. And so they brought me back a big tub of popcorn. Didn't even ask them to. They just did it. And it was freaking good. I love movie theater popcorn, even if it's like a little old from a few hours.
Good to see you, mate.
But yeah, so I'll get a capture card that's maybe about 100, 150. I'm thinking about getting a hot pog, which is what I have with Ethan and Broken Monitor. Or I could go for an AverMedia. I'll go for a capture card that's called AverMedia. I think that's what it's called. Not too sure.
You know the drill. Go to station 1.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to. But yeah, I'll get one. Order one in the next few weeks.
Good to see you, mate. Take one of the
so hopefully we'll have a little bit of a different setup here.
You know the drill. Go to station 1 and aim your rifle down range. Lovely. Now,
it is lovely.
While firing from the hip.
See if I can. Yeah.
Now aim your rifle down range.
But yeah, that's kind of the only other thing I was thinking about. Really doing.
Target while aiming down the sights. Now I'm going to block the targets with a shooting
and I have some bad news for the whole streaming ordeal. So I called, well, I didn't call, I had us go through some conversation with a employee at our ISP provider, Internet Service Provider, our ISP, and sure enough, we're on the highest plan that we possibly have, which I will say this, I live in a fucking cornfield.
Now go get a sidearm from the armory. Good. Now switch to your rifle. Now pull out your sidearm.
Oh my god. Tutorials. I should have just skipped this.
Using your knife is even faster than switching to your pistol.
Oh yeah.
Knife the watermelon. Nice. Your fruit killing skills are remarkable.
Take that, fruit.
Want to see you.
But yeah, too much tutorial here. But yeah, we're on the highest plan possible for what we have as our ISP. God damn it. So what we have and see right now is probably is as good as it's gonna ever get when it comes to me living out here.
It's the FNG, sir. Go easy on him, sir. It's his first day in the regiment.
Right. What the hell kind of name is Soap, eh?
Your mom.
Muppet like you passed selection. Soap, it's your turn for the CQB test. Everyone else head to observation.
Isn't there a
This test, you have
table?
to run the cargo ship solo in
There's
under
not.
60 seconds. Gaz holds the current squadron record at 19 seconds. Good luck.
This is really high up,
Pick
isn't
up
it?
that MP5 and 4 flashbangs. On my go, I want you to rope down to the deck and rush to position 1.
I'm not really a big fan of the
After that, you'll
USP-45.
storm down the stairs to
Its
position
iron
2.
sights are way too,
Then hit
like,
position
broad
3
for
and
me.
4, following my precise
I
instructions.
prefer the,
Position.
what is that? M9F5, I think that's what it's called. See if we can jump off here. No, I can't. I'm trying to goof off in case you haven't noticed. Oh, God. Oh, I missed the rope. Oh, God. But yeah, I wish there was something I could do about the whole ISP thing, but unfortunately there isn't anything I can really do a lot about it.
Hit the target. Position 2, go.
So, it is what it is. I live in the middle of nowhere, and that's kind of what ends up happening.
Flashbang through the door.
Oh, whoops.
Position 4, hit the target. Position 5, go. Hit the target. 6, go. Flashbang through the door.
Oh.
Hit the targets. Final position, go. Sprint to the finish. Alright, so that's enough.
I plan on playing it on regularly
Come up the ladder
anyways.
if you want another go. Otherwise, come over to the monitors for a deep.
Fucking TV.
Gentlemen, the cargo ship mission
Hold
is
on.
a go. Get
See if I
yourselves
can't.
sorted out. Wheels up at 0200.
Shit.
Dismissed.
Oh, for real? I gotta run it again? God damn.
Go, go, go.
Sorry.
Hit the target.
I don't plan to go too fast with it. I think my fastest record with this maybe was like 18 seconds or something. 17.
Flashbang through the door. Position 4. Hit the targets. Position 5. Go. Hit the target. 6. Go. Flashbang through the door. Hit the target. Final position. Go. Sprint to the finish.
Woo.
Pretty good, Soap. But I've seen better. Climb up the ladder if you want another go. Otherwise, come over to the monitors for a debrief.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, the cargo ship mission is a go. Get yourselves sorted
Sorry.
out.
I don't mean to
Wheels
keep
up
breathing
at
in the
0200.
microphone.
Dismissed.
But, yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about what, other things. So, whoops. Regular. So, in terms of, streaming, I'll see what I can do from here. I don't know really what else I can do. We're getting a new modem. They lowered our bill by a few dollars. So, maybe the modem will make the internet go a little faster. I might be able to stream at 720p, but as for right now, it's only giving me the options for 360 high. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's probably like 480. So I'm trying to make it as good as I can, but this is why I'm not playing games online. I just don't think I can do it. If I play games online, I'll actually have to physically record episodes privately, and I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna probably be a little bit lazy about this and maybe upload my VODs to YouTube and not even bother editing them unless if I really had to. I don't really care for editing. I'm not a fan of it. The only reason I'd ever edit anything ever is, excuse me, if something really, like, private was said, you know.
Green light. Go, go, go. Weapons free.
Makes me wonder how they didn't see them, like, before I started coming down here.
Hold your fire. Guys, stay in the berth till we secure the deck.
They were down here before I was.
Squad on me. Stairs clear.
So yeah, unfortunately there's no like multiplayer or anything.
Last call. Always
Bitch.
clear. Forward deck is clear. Green light on Alpha. Go.
Bitch. Yeah, this is just a little bit of kind of a break from everything else that I've been doing that's super out there. I thought about doing Okami, and then I beat Okami this week. I had a little bit of extra time, so I went ahead and beat it.
Target neutralized.
The
Tango down.
Oh, whoops. The game at the very fucking end has a seam blocker for whatever goddamn reason. So I can't. I don't know. I think it's weird and kind of rude and stupid to do something like that in a place like this, to where I can't do anything when the seam blocker comes up. The thing I don't understand is the game is 12. I think it's 12 years old. I know it's for sure over a decade of years old. But I don't know. They shouldn't have done that for a game that's that old. The ending's most likely been spoiled years ago by now.
Bravo 6, Hammer's at bingo fuel. We're bugging out. Big Bird will be on station for evac in 10. Copy, Hammer. Wallcroft, Griffin, cover our 6. The rest of you, on me. Roger that.
Bitch.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
Too right, mate.
Too right, mate. On my mark. Go. Check those corners.
Yeah, you guys do that.
Check those corners.
The hell?
Clear right.
That's weird.
Clear left.
Skybox just kind of ends there, it
Always
looks like.
clear. Move up. Stairs, clear. Movement right.
Oh, I'm so glad they added hit markers. What else happened this week other than Okami being kind of weird at the very end? Yeah, for the first time ever I actually beat Okami, and
Check those corners.
it's a great game. Actually went ahead and 100% of the achievements on it. Get out of here. It's a pretty great game. It's a little bit of a Zelda-esque type game. Kind of feels not exactly like Zelda, but it's got a Zelda feel to it in certain points. And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No tangos inside. Forward area clear. Move up. Keep it tight.
But platinuming it, 100% of the achievements was a huge pain in the ass. There's so much there's so many quests to go on that's extra, basically. That you just have to go on and get all the stray beads, and there was just so much to it, and there are certain enemies that you have to encounter all the enemies in the game basically and fight them all. Well, at some points you're just gonna miss some enemies. There's nothing you can do about it. Like if you don't just bother fighting every fucking demon skull. It's kind of a pain in the ass to 100%, but I ended up doing it. It's just weird to me though that the top achievement rate was like 6%, which is pretty high for a game that's fairly old, and for most games too. I think the highest rated one would be Spider-Man, or if on PlayStation anyways. Probably shouldn't have just put that out there like that, but yeah.
One ready. Two ready.
What'd you get in my way, Boyd? Throw it in there, baby. Brrr. Yeah, this handgun. I like this handgun more than the other one. Sights aren't too thick on this one. And just for the record, I have aim assist turned off. I hate aim assist. Nothing I hate more than aim assist in a first-person shooter to help me feel like I'm better at a game when I'm not. I don't know. There's just something... I feel more accomplished when I can hit something or someone with a gun and not use aim assist. Oh, get out of here. You know what? Fuck you.
Tango down. Report.
What else did... Oh my god.
I'm getting a strong reading, sir.
Of course. Let's, son of a bitch. They'll use the same ammo. Oh, fuck it. Let's use an AK. I don't know, it bothers me that they use the same ammo even though it's more.
Ready to secure package for transport.
What else did I do for the week, though? Work was kind of a pain in the ass this week, actually. I probably say that every week, but it was a bigger pain in the ass this week more than usual. We had to go to another store, and I had to do specific section and put shelves in and take pegs out, peg hooks out, and it was just a big pain. All I can say is that the company I work for, they love to waste money. They just love to do it. I think that's most corporations, but mostly retail corporations.
The ship's sinking! We've got to go! Now!
Come in, damn it.
Big Bird, this is Bravo 6. We're on our way out.
God, this game is pretty.
We are leaving! Get to the catwalk!
His face is so flawed and weathered, I love it.
Come on, let's go.
Back on your feet! Let's go!
Watch your head. Go! Keep moving. He's breaking away.
Come on!
Oh, also, I remember last week I did not talk about Detective Pikachu. I kind of fought against it once I started the Resident Evil 7 stream, for the fact that the movie was still fairly fresh and new. And the only problem with me not talking about it now is that I've forgotten a little bit of it. So I'm probably not going to bother talking about it. Yeah, it was a decent movie. I watched Castle Super Beast. I listened to Castle Super Beast. And they pretty much kind of said the same thing I did. The thing they pointed out, though, was the lead female role in it. Her acting is shitty. I honestly kind of think it was shitty on purpose, but I don't know for sure. Because the first scene she appears in, I don't even understand what the fuck. It's a nice, wholesome movie. I'll give it that. So it's a pretty good movie for anybody that would love to see a Pokemon movie. Look at me talking about all this weeb trash as I'm playing the most American fucking game ever. Now, the most American game ever is probably Broforce. But, yeah, it was pretty good. I definitely will probably end up buying the DVD. Normally, things I would definitely support, I'd be buying the physical thing of it. Oh, is this the fucking...
Continue tracking.
I think it is. I won't skip cutscenes, I guess. What else did I do? Oh, today was kind of a weird day for me. I actually went out and I did something today. I didn't just sit at home all day and play video games. Oh, yeah, this is that fucking... I hate this mission. I am gonna skip this one. Basically, dude gets shot in the fucking face at the end. Dude, your as right now is the fucking president of this country. I don't remember what country this is. I really don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. Just skip to Act 1. We'll talk about it in the cutscene. But yeah, I actually went out and did things today. I bought a few things. I bought the new Nier book, short story long. I never read Long Story Short, and I need to, because that was the first book. And I'm pretty sure Short Story Long is the second book, and it's the final book to it. It's a light novel. And I've been wanting to read it. I read the first few pages of the Long Story Short, and it seemed to be pretty okay. So,
Nikolai's in hell right now.
Excuse me.
We're gonna walk.
So as far as I can tell, I'll probably end up reading that maybe in the next week or two, because I finally got a bookmark. That's why I never even read it in the first place. It's not because I was, not because I didn't want to, it's just because I just didn't have a bookmark. So now I have a bookmark, and now I can read it. What else did I do? Mario Maker stuff happened, and that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be buying that for sure.
Enemy down.
That game looks like it's gonna be a party. They added a lot of stuff that I really like. Other than, you know, fucking slopes. Fuck. Where'd to go? Here it is. They added the fucking sun, the angry sun. I love that little ad they put on in there.
Target eliminated.
I didn't even know these dudes were sleeping. What else did they add? Shit. I just watched the fucking thing again. I watched it twice this week. I watched the original airing of the direct, and then I watched watched it again last night. They added the fucking what are those blocks? The snake blocks, I think they're called, line blocks, where you they go in a line in a certain way. Oh, that looks so much fun. Like, that would probably, honestly, if I get my capture card before then, I'll probably make that my endless series as Mario Maker 2. And I'll just play just an infinite fucking abundance of courses, because it just looks like a ton of fun. I poured about maybe 200 hours into the first Mario Maker, just me making courses, and then of course a bunch of other people's just randoms courses. It's just so much fun. I don't care if it's a random person or someone that wants me to play their level. I think it's a fun ass game. It's a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to the new one. What else did they add? Oh, they added fucking things to help you for... I'm not sure if they added it for sure with pipes, but when Mario was jumping around on the lava level, the little, what are those things? They're called like lava plumes that jump in and out of the lava. They have a little splash before they jump now, so when you have the edge of the screen go to where they're visible to jump out of the lava, it will show them where they're about to jump. They did not do that in the first one, and sometimes it would catch you off guard when you're doing a level in the first one, and it would just kill you if you're Tiny Mario. So there's a lot of good stuff. It looks like they added. This was the same thing with warp pipes. Unless you were standing on like the edge of a warp pipe in the first Mario Maker, you're probably gonna eat a gruesome death in the middle of a level that you were doing pretty good on, most likely. I hope they keep checkpoints. It looked like they kept checkpoints. It looks like they just added more and more content. Then they added the new Mario 3D World style. That looks like it'd be great. Like, a lot of the stuff looks great. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope it's one of the first videos I get to, one of the first games that I get to play with when I get my capture card. Oh, now. Hey, now, this is not World at War. Do not spam grenades. You fucking pricks. God, that was one of those big things about Call of Duty back in the day. I remember, like, the AI would get so flustered on the harder difficulties, they just spam the shit out of grenades. We'll say, though, I remember playing this before and they didn't have hit markers in the story on the original PS3 and 360 versions. Thank God they added that in this. Sure, you didn't have to worry about that in the PC version, you know, because mods. Bitch. Oh. I just wish I'd give the extra X crosshairs.
My men have run into heavy resistance. Help me support them from
whenever you get a headshot.
running out of time.
I've been playing a little bit of Uncharted. I played some today, actually. I found the hidden weird skull. And I love it. It's like a weird fortune-telling type deal. I think it's cute. Because it has jiggly eyeballs.
Now we are making progress. Follow me to the power.
Follow me to the power station. What about our informant? I do remember the animations for this little bit here being awkward. I don't remember if it's awkward or not here. We'll see. Yeah, they just sit there and just wait.
Look, the final assault has already begun. With a little bit enough sniping.
Where is the informant?
Что ты делаешь? Что с ума сошел?
Where
Что ты
is he?
повторяешь?
Tell us!
Now go and sit in the corner. So, guys, we've got to reach that house before anything happens to the informant. Let's
Okay. Oh yeah, fucking. Oh god. Sorry. I had to though. It was too good to not do that. Oh yeah, fucking Dead or Alive 6. Had their next fucking DLC pack come out. It's still, that game is still an abomination. Jesus Christ. Like, I roll my eyes almost every freaking time they do something with that poor game. That game can be fun. It can be. It's just the problem is they didn't make it fun. Because they added more intro and outro poses to fights. They added one for Kokoro, and I know they added one for Helena. And I checked out Helena's intro pose, and they don't even barely let it play out. It almost cuts out some of her dialogue as she's talking. It's kind of an embarrassment. I like rolled my eyes whenever I heard it. I was kind of furious with it, honestly. Not that I'm not furious with the treatment of this game already. I was going to say, why did I move? I know, I think in veteran mode, you sit up here and just snipe the majority of them and they all die. I don't think there's an infinite respawn of them from up here. Excuse me. Man, that's bright. I know, multiplayer, you can, like, spam the shit out of that. They didn't even bother to change that. There's not even, like, an animation for it like there is here. Like, see, you have to put it over your eyes. But in multiplayer, you just press the button and it just turns green. There's not even an animation or anything for it. You just do it. And so, like, if you're playing Team Deathmatch or whatever, anything that has a kill cam, and you're spamming it while you're killing somebody, I can just see you spamming it. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Yeah, I'm fine with what I got. I like this little gun. Probably M4 is probably one of the most loved assault rifles considering how customizable they are.
Guys, go around to the back and cut the power. So, get ready.
But yeah, today, what did I do today? I went out and got a book, a near book. I went out and I got a new stylus pen. I love it. I actually got that specifically for Mario Maker because people that live in the UK are fucking lucky. Same with Japan. Japan gets all the cool shit while we get nothing. What we fucking get is a poster, and I'm tired of getting posters. Matter of fact, my room is almost covered. I put 2 more up today from the convention that I went to a couple weeks ago. Victor! Ow, Victor! Stabby heart! Oh, one of these they spray. Is this one? That was that one. Quit it. Bastard. Ow! Hey! take care of him for me. It's Freshka.
It's him.
Oh yeah, and I ate at what else did I do today? I ate at one of my favorite places to eat. That is not a buffet. I love buffets. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of shitty buffets, but there are some good ones. I, by myself, ate at a place called Midori. Boy, it's good. It's Japanese cuisine. I normally sometimes have the same shit when I go there, because, you know, most people just know what they like. I normally have beef or chicken soba. It's pretty damn good, if I must say so. Comes with obviously noodles. It's soba. Like long stringy pieces of beef throughout it. It's got some mushrooms in it. It's got some carrots on the side. If you want them, if you want, you can put them in. What else does it come with? It comes with a little bit of broccoli in there. All kinds of good stuff. It's pretty filling too. They also give you as an appetizer either salad or soup, and it's so good. I think they increased the prices a little bit though, because I think last time I was there it was all $10. I think the beef one was $12 though, which is what I paid today, but I'm pretty sure they changed the price on it. If I skip cutscenes, it's because nothing happens. Like there's no dialogue normally.
Copy, Striker 6-4.
Feet dry in 10 seconds.
Copy.
Taking fire here.
Roger that.
Excuse me, I'm still feeling effects from that popcorn I ate earlier. Oh yes, kind of a bigger piece of news for me personally. I am probably going to buy a brand new car soon.
Got a visual on the target.
I can kind of afford one, I guess. I'm a little nervous about it, a little scared, but I think I could do it. Looked at a 2019 brand spanking new, like less than 100 miles on the car. Honda Civic. Solid, glossy red, baby. It was shiny. That motherfucker was gleaming in the sunlight today. And it was fucking pretty. How much was that fucking car? I think it was like 21K. It was pretty pricey. But I learned that the more you pay to the car, I love this. You can literally just sit in front of the door with that thing explode. When that thing explodes, and you just die.
Breaching! Breaching!
Oh god! Ah!
Jackson, take point.
Yeah, it's. So I have a little bit of money saved up. I'm not gonna say how much because that's no one's business. But I have a little bit of money saved up, and I can use that to decrease the price of the payments per month. And I'm probably gonna end up doing that. So probably wasting all the money in my saving account to do it. Otherwise, my payment's gonna be over 300, and I'm trying to get it at least under 300 at all costs. Oh no! Fuck. Okay, I'll go a little slower. Bastards. Yeah, I'm looking a little forward to having a little new car, because my current car can suck my asshole. No joke. Really? Okay, you're getting flashed. You're getting so flashed. I didn't think they'd throw it back. This is actually kind of funny. Okay. Now for realsies this time. Double flash him. Do it again. Here we go. Just do it, baby. Bitch. There we go. I cleared the room. I cleared the room of death. This thing doesn't even have a freaking grenade launcher. I think... Yeah. Big ol' armory here. Check this out. There's even freaking AK with a nade launcher on it.
Jackson, throw a flashbang.
No! So many choices. No, I'll take this Dragunov. I will take this shotgun. So I like sniper rifles. And no, I'm not a quick scoper. Obviously, you can probably tell I can't really aim worth shit in this game. My KD in multiplayer is pretty fucking low.
All call signs. Check the bodies. We need a positive ID on all side. Negative ID over here, sir. No sign of all side.
What else did I do today? Other than, you know, my whole car ordeal. I'm very excited for it, honestly. And I looked on the inside, and it was pretty nice. I'm honestly not a big guy, though, that cares too much about how a car would look. Son of a bitch. It could have fucking the most shittiest interior for all I care. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, I can care less, honestly. I just want the car to go. And the problem with my current car is the fact that it just kind of won't go sometimes. It'll go, but my biggest complaint about the car is the fact that when I start it, it doesn't go. Like, I have to, like, sometimes start it 3 times, or I just have to hold the key in the ignition turned for, like, probably a whole minute. 45 seconds to a whole minute. So I don't know what the problem is. Whether the car can't just put out enough volts of electricity or what the deal is. So I'm getting a little tired of it. God. I forgot they love to spam grenades in this little section. And just for the record, people might have different things with their car. My car is definitely over a decade old, and that's probably part of the problem. I think it's a 2006 Nissan Sentra. I hate that fucking thing. I hate it so much that I would honestly crash it. It's such a piece of shit. And I get it. It's an old car, so it's gonna have some problems here and there with its age. But ever since I had it, I've had it now for like, how long have I had it? 5 years. And when I got it, it had 60,000 miles on it. So what? 2013. I've had this car, and I've had nothing but problems with it. I wrecked my first one, but it wasn't my fault. The person ran out in front of me while I had the green light, and they had the red light, and I T-boned them. So I ended up getting a new car. Well, not new, but newer, I guess. It had less. The one I have now actually had less miles on it. Whenever, Jesus, holy crap. Don't you love when your screen just flashes red and you can't see anything? That was actually very frightening. I wrecked my first one, and I got this one. It had less miles on it and everything. And I felt bad because my grandparents got it for me as a graduation gift from high school. Well, I crashed it, and so I felt bad. And I just said, just give me the same car, it's fine. Well, needless to say, I don't think it's really fine anymore. Oh god. Oh god. I really want to... Oh, hi. Jesus. They mean business, don't they? But yeah, I felt bad, and I'm just like, give me the same car, and it's fine. And of course, now I'm like, it's not fine. I could have done without the car. I honestly would have preferred maybe, I don't know, fucking a Chevy Impala. Just something different. Like, I'm just tired of Nissan. Like, everyone in my family has a fucking Nissan, except for my, my blood relative grandmother. I have a stepdad and my, biological mom that I live with. My, step-grandparents has a Nissan Altima. And I drove it to the con, because obviously my car was flipping as shit. So I couldn't take my car to the con. You know, I was pretty sure I was gonna drive off the road or lose my wheel or some fucking trash. So I used his, and I hated it. And I don't know if it was because it was a safety measure on it or what that was, but it was awful. Every time I'd hit cruise on the car, it would slow down at random points. If I got so close to a car, I wouldn't even be that close. I'd be like in moving distance, probably. Get out of here. I don't know, good 50 feet, 40 feet, maybe a little more than that. But I'm not very good at measuring distance with my eyes, in terms of like actuality, like in terms of like feet and inches. But yeah, I would be pretty far from the person, you know, in front of me, and the car would slow down, and I don't know, it's just stupid. What is this? Never even seen this before. What are they hitting him with? Boots? Oh, those are gun butts. You know what? Hold on. There we go. Reload it. There we go. Shoot the propaganda. So yeah, my car just kind of loves to fall apart on me whenever it wants to.
Target building in sight.
But yeah, everyone in my family seems to own one Nissan of some kind. My mom and dad have a, I think it's a 2017 Nissan Rogue, I think that's what it's called. I call it a van and they get pissed. They have one, and I don't care too much for it. So my bias towards Nissan shows pretty hard. So I'm looking forward to getting this Honda Civic if I decide to get it in the future. And I'm gonna try to get my capture card before I get it. Bitch. Take that computer. Did I do anything else today? I was gonna go to GameStop, but I decided against it. I guess I'm gonna pre-order Mario Maker 2 digitally. Because I was gonna pre-order from GameStop until I learned that I'm not gonna get the stylus pen, which is why I got a stylus pen. Ow! Bitch. You suck. So yeah, if you're ever in need of a stylus pen for some reason and am watching this for your Switch, the best kind of stylus is, what do they call that, capacitive? I don't really know how you say that word. Normally I can say words fairly well. You know, it's part of the whole language translation thing. You have to speak words at least fairly decently. I wouldn't have to say like incomplete sentences or anything. Just as long as you can say words, you're good. As you know, speaking is clearly not my strong suit, regardless of me wanting to do commentary on things. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh god! Let's run back in this hole. What was I saying? Oh, I think it's called capacitive or something like that. the stylus is. It's like a rubber, kind of rubbery tip at the end of the pen. It slides along a little roughly on your finger. Let me see. I actually have it right in front of me. Let me see here. I'm sure no one's gonna come in here. Yeah, it feels like a. What does that kind of feel like? It's not like too rough, but it's rough enough to feel it like with your fingerprint, like where your outlines for your fingerprints are. You can feel it. Rub against them and all that jazz. Die. Do not shoot that in here. This is a no-no. So what else did I do? Got the pen, I got the book. I got some new nightshirts. Need new nightshirts to sleep in. Because, I needed... This is gonna sound weird. I'm not exactly a big guy, in terms of, like, the size of my gut. I have a little bit of a gut, nothing crazy. What with me trying to work out, I've been getting a little more slimmer. Hey, RPGs. What was I gonna say? The shirts. Like, I like it when shirts are too big. I don't know why. There's something comforting about a loose shirt, like that's too big. To me, I don't know what that is. It feels nice. Needless to say. Oops. Yeah, I love how the sort of stuff kind of just falls apart when you shoot it. Not nearly as detailed as Battlefield, but it is what it is. I know that you can shoot some of those guys with, like, through this door or the wall.
I think he's in there. I hear him.
Do it! I thought there was something you could shoot through the wall. Guess not.
Clear! Clear! He's not here. He's on a loop. Broadcast is recorded.
Yeah. Score one for military intelligence.
Briggs, turn that off.
I got something better anyway.
Command, this is Red Dog. TV station secure. No sign of Al-Assad. The broadcast is a recording. Over.
Yeah. Hoorah.
Roger that. Marines, rally up. Got a new assignment.
Oh, baby.
Ready to move out. Let's go.
No. Fuck you. What else did I do this week? Give Ozzy a bath. He hated it. He hated it so much that he had to poop afterwards. He's all soft now and he's shiny. I got a shiny pug. He knows the word pug. Every time I say the word pug, his eyes get bigger as he's sitting there sleeping.
Bravo 6 copies. Over. Bravo 6, we have an Abrams dead in the water. Call sign War Pig.
War Pig.
Vasquez, your unit is shotgun. Over.
Copy. Bravo is inbound. Tell War Pig to stand by. We're on our way. Out. Alpha Company's tank is stuck half a click north of here. We gotta hustle. Let's go!
I will say, this is kind of a scary scene to look at. Ow! I can imagine being someone like in this kind of a war zone. I love this though. It's laser sight. I don't know why they don't have this in the multiplayer. It seems kind of cool. I have to be honest.
Jackson, you and Grayson would head upstairs. We'll cover this entrance. Go.
I saved him. That guy's actually supposed to die. And it made the frame rate fucking dip. I don't know what's making the frame rate dip, but it is dipping. I love using this dumb thing in multiplayer. It's like a one-hit kill on anybody, even normal, like, team deathmatch.
Be advised, more enemy troops are converging on the tank. Get there ASAP. Roger that, we're working on it. Out.
Actually, I'll take this G3. I'll take that. I like G3. And this is automatic, but I think in the multiplayer it's single shot. I will say, I guess if we have to talk Call of Duty, let's talk about, like, the good ones. You know, the ones that actually have a campaign. There is a game called World War II. And you know what? It's not half bad. In terms of story, it's actually pretty fucking good. The end of that game, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but the end of that story is pretty heavy to take. What do we got? Do it, bitch. What else have I fucking done this year? I'm trying to think of something to at least chatter about a little bit that way we don't have not a whole lot of no commentary. Yeah. No, I don't want this shit. I want this shit. Thank you. Some of the gadgets they use in this are pretty cool. It was like Black Ops 3. I played the campaign for that. I just could not give any shits ever. That's probably why they didn't make one for Black Ops 4. Apparently, I literally just got word of it maybe an hour or two before the stream started. Black Ops 5 is confirmed. They're probably just never going to stop with the Black Ops franchise, which is kind of saddening to me because, you know, you should probably move on to greener pastures. Oh, whoops.
Bravo 6, this is War Pig. 3 guns offline, but we still have our machine gun. Moving the setbacks, don't let me get close to the tank.
I was going to start watching One Punch Man today, actually, but I was not so successful in logging on to my father's Hulu account. And I'm not going to use Hulu anymore, you know, because I just got rid of it. Probably didn't know that, though. I didn't just get rid of it, but I haven't had mine for a while. Payment got it ended up being a little too much on top of everything else that I have a fucking payment for, like Netflix and Spotify and all that bullshit. What? Oh. I was like, surely I didn't do friendly fire with that car exploding. Are you fucking serious? Holy crap.
Move it!
Wow, it didn't checkpoint once? What the hell? That's a little frustrating. Guess I'm gonna fly through this now for sure. What the fuck? Well, thanks. Now you get him after I died. God. Oh, now it fucking checkpoints me with this fucking game. There we go. Can't believe it checkpointed me all the way back here. What the fuck? So obnoxious. Yeah, it was like the Black Ops 5, because, you know, franchise fatigue doesn't exist at all in Activision's eyes. I'm sorry, but I find it a little hard to be innovating, you know. The more your game fucking comes out the same thing every fucking year. And I don't dislike Call of Duty, but the more I look at it, the more I scoff at it, and all the bullshit around it, the microtransactions, and just everything about it I hate towards, like, the business practice. Like, I don't know what's more egregious, the microtransactions or the fucking DLC for, like, something like Dead or Alive. Like, I just don't know anymore what's more egregious in terms of the business practice. It's all pretty shitty. And there are some people that will even, like, defend that shit. Oh my god. They'll, like, defend the shit where it's like, oh, I don't mind paying a few dollars for DLC, which I don't either, as long as the fucking game's complete. Like, Nintendo knows how to do this shit. They know how to make their game chock full of stuff. Good lord, this guy's trucking through all the car stuff. Oh no, not Jackson. Not Private West. The fuck? Where are they spawning at? There they go. Like I said, Dead or Alive. Oh my god. I know I complain about it so much and so often. It's horrible in terms of the game has nothing going for it. They're so busy on it, like, focused on it being an esport game, and it's just awful.
Okay, that's the last of them.
Oh, I'll take this. I like this gun. Doesn't have that green bullshit on it. And then there are some of the people that are like, Dead or Alive 6 looks worse. And then I guess I'm one of those people that I'm like, I think it looks better, but in certain aspects it does not. In terms of lighting and facial models, facial structure for models, I think the game looks better. Like I said, though, a lot of people will fucking disagree. Which that's fine, people can have their opinions. I'm not a big graphics person. I don't think graphics make the video game. I really don't. What makes the video game is the gameplay. That's where you're mostly going to find your enjoyment. If you get enjoyment out of staring at something, there's probably something actually wrong with you. That's why I can't understand people that are like, the game just needs good graphics. Games don't just need good graphics. They really don't. They need good gameplay. Ow! What in the fuck? God damn. Fucking spamming rocket launchers up there. Hey look, it actually checkpointed me right this time. I don't know if anybody's ever tried it before. That has watched this, but oh my god. This game, the hardest difficulty on Veteran, is absurd. It's a 100% like all the way through. Yeah, you should just try it. You should go to the mission after the ghillie suit mission. Just try playing it on Veteran and beating that level. It is absurd. Like the AI is way too fucking smart. So I remember that one being the only one I could just never beat. The AI is just too smart. God, how many of these fuckers are there? 3, boom. I don't know if I got him or not, probably not. Oh, hi there. Okay. Like, the AI is just so fucking smart. Like, they're pretty much aiming at you through walls to be able to shoot you. Like, if you ever played against like veteran bots with like multiplayer maps and you left the kill cam on, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, like if you put them on veteran, they just keep aiming at you through walls. It's absurd. Like it's too realistic, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. There's a certain point to where your difficult game shouldn't be as difficult. Like, don't up the difficulty, just up the smartness. But by the time you're aiming at somebody in veteran difficulty, you're already being shot by the person you're aiming at. So, it's kind of one of those shitty situations where it's like, enemies are just buffed super hard. And they don't need to be like that. The one where I kind of thought this was okay was definitely Modern Warfare 2. I didn't have as much trouble nearly as I did with this game. Trying to beat it on veteran. Like, the AI in that was kind of realistic. Like, you could hide under a fucking table sometimes. And they would just walk right by you as if they never saw you. Like, I don't know how they programmed the AI to be like that, but it was pretty good. All things considered, it was probably the most realistic I've seen it. Bitch. Ow. With that. Didn't even get blinded by it. Hold on. I have to, there we go. No, you know what? I'll keep it as it was.
We're good to go.
Sure.
Jack, do it.
I did it.
Jackson, I've got air support
Ecuador.
on our exact location. Please the IRP to get their attention. Out.
Please don't store in a humid place. Oh, as much as I'd love to act like I know things about bananas, I don't know a whole lot about bananas other than they give you lots of potassium, and I think they taste really good, but they go bad too simply. Too easily. This is another one of those modes where it's like, I don't think they thought this through with AI on higher difficulties. You walk over there, you're literally getting shot at by that dude in the window. It's absurd. Then one of the things in Modern Warfare 3 I remember being a big issue with veteran difficulty was you would go to the stationary level, like you're just sitting there on a gun on rails, and you're shooting at dudes, and it stops, and you're just surrounded at every angle by dudes that are trying to kill you, and it's not fair. Like, you have to do all that so perfectly. Just memorize them on a track. And the thing I don't remember for sure is, I don't think it is, because like I said, it's just a simplistic, like, damage increase, like, type deal with Call of Duty. But that was already written on there. You can go, like, at the start of the level, look at the tank, and this already be there. Like, they didn't take the time to consider some of these areas as being way more difficult on this higher difficulty level.
Here and here, and buy the engineers some time to get the tank moving. Hoorah!
Fuck yeah! Oh, Ozzy, you're a good boy, buddy. You're a good boy sometimes. Other times you're a bad boy, but not right now. You're being good. Well, you'd be like this all the time. I figured this is how you would be as a lapdog. But you're freaking nuts, dude. I've never seen a puppy ever more energized than mine. Ever. He's so energized. The reason he's not now is because he's probably used to sleeping by now almost every night. Oh no, a missile launch. Oh god. I just love how they don't look like they're panicking. They're all just kind of sitting there. Especially in the vanilla. Like, they literally look like they're just doing nothing. What time is it?
You're still in one piece. Get up.
Excuse me.
Come on, we need to get moving before the search
10:01.
parties get here.
I've been having days where I would go to fucking bed at like
Both pilots are dead, sir.
fucking like 9 o'clock at night. I'd just be so tired from working all day. So this has been one of those weeks where it's like I'm so tired and exhausted from working. So my body's kind of adjusted a little bit to going to bed a little earlier than normal. Well, we normally do this until like midnight, don't we? Man, that fucking reticle is tiny. Holy shit.
Hold up, we've got company.
That animation looked really shitty. Man, what is happening? I was like sliding everywhere. Fuck it. I don't want that G63C or whatever it's called. I don't need it.
Spotlight, hit the deck.
Nah, I'll wait till it's almost on me. We're gonna get seen anyways.
Stay down. Stay down.
See, it's inevitable that you get seen here.
The heli's moving away. Let's go.
Remember, this part's a hair difficult on better difficulty. Like, hiding here is fairly okay, but like, try to get to the... Ooh, excuse me. I'm already tired. Getting to this door over here, kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Door open now. I'm on it. Get in the house. Go, go. What the bloody hell are you waiting for? Get down those stairs.
So, take point and scout ahead for an exit.
Oh, hold on, I'm blinded, bruh. Oh, I was about to say, I saw that. I'll take this, definitely. I don't know why I'm looking for collectibles. I've gotten all of them.
Where the hell?
You know, I'll show off some of those. Why not? Let's make it a little fun.
They go.
Here's some slow motion. Oh, poppers. So dramatic. It does let you see hit detection a little easier, doesn't it? Oh, that's enough of that. Let's see what other kind of cheats we got. Turn that off. Ragdoll impact for Marines and needed some serious punching action. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Oh, is every enemy is a KF's son? Yeah. Except for the dogs, of course. That'd be weird. Is a KF's son just fucking running all over the place on fours? All fours. Infinite ammo. I don't think clips ever... Yeah, no clips run out. Lemonade. I don't remember this one. Do they explode into lemons? Let's see. No? Weird. Oh god. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Stay sharp.
Oh god. I'll say, to be fair, I am playing with the thing. Get out of here. What else do we have for cheats? Let's see what we got. Shoot some enemies, see what happens. The dock exploded in the tires. God, it's so dumb. I love it though. Also, I would say at this point, like in their career, Activision probably been a little more innocent. But man, they really make it hard for anybody to like them anymore.
Hold on, the helicopter's back.
Didn't hear any of that at all.
It doesn't look like they know where we are. Let's keep it that way.
Let's see what else we got then. Ragtime. Oh god. Yeah. I'd love to show this off. Turn on some infinite ammo so I don't waste a grenade.
Alright, let's press on. Move.
I love it. Let's try it on some enemies. Have a little fun.
Hold up. Sentries on the bridge up ahead.
Oh no, it's not gonna matter.
Move it.
Why not have a little bit of fun? Have a little bit of fun and walk into it, and they're all still dying.
Hold up. Sentries on the bridge up ahead.
Nah, don't worry, we'll be fine, bro.
Move it. Watch out for the helicopter!
Bitch. Nowadays, you'd have to fucking pay for shit like this with real money. Oh god. I do remember this would crash the game. On the PS3 and 360 version. Like, having this and like all the other cheats just on all at the same time. This is something like PS4, I would doubt that's a problem. Uh-oh. 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 I should probably turn off the cluster grenade. Yeah, you don't ever have to reload, you just keep shooting. Yeah, something like this. Just keep going. It really has these rapid fire weapons. Unfortunately though, if you ever wanted to 100% the game with the achievements, you have to keep the cheats off, which is the shitty part. Because the cheats make it a little more bearable to run through and better in difficulty. Because that does make it a little more fun though, I will say. Having to not let go of the trigger is nice. It's just satisfying. Oh god. Jesus. Remember that helicopter in this one being a little bit of a pain in the ass. I don't think you can shoot it, like, to death either. I think you actually have to, like, get a rocket launcher. Bitch. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm getting caught on anything and everything. God, I just love that. It's like fireworks. Yeah, you can go under these, I'm pretty sure, can't you? No? You going under them here? No? Well, shit. I guess you can't go under them. I swear you could, though.
Captain Price, we've got Stinger missiles in the barn.
No ammo. I have infinite ammo,
He's
bitch.
popping flares! This won't be easy. So, grab another Stinger and fire again. Let's fight him to the tank.
Oh. Gimme. Jesus Christ. Man, see what I mean though? Sometimes they are just too accurate. Even on like lower difficulties. Like, that's absurd. Oh, what I hit here? A ladder? Yeah, I hit a ladder.
Bravo 6, be advised that AC-130 is entering your airspace at this time. Out. Bravo 6, this is Warhammer standing by. Urgent use of help down there. Call the shot.
Oh, God! Friendly fire isn't. What?
Captain Price, we've got Stinger missiles in the barn.
So, grab a Stinger and take out that chopper. Move!
Bloody hell! He's popping flares!
Hey,
This
popping
won't be easy.
flares!
So, grab another Stinger and fire again. Let's
Already
fight
on
him
it.
to the tank. Bloody nice shooting this, Soap.
Bravo 6, be advised that AC-130 is entering your airspace at this time. Out. Bravo 6, this is Warhammer standing by. Heard you could use some help down there. Call the shot. Warhammer, fire mission taking close. Copy all early on tree. 100 meters from the
Who needs an AC-130 when you've got cluster bombs?
Whoa, that's bloody outrageous, mate!
Bravo 6 will cover you all the way to the extraction zone. You better get moving. Roger that, Warhammer. We're moving now. Out. Come on, let's go.
So, where did you get this much stuff? Okay, that's enough.
Bravo 6, be advised that AC-130 is entering your airspace at this time. Out. Bravo 6, this is Warhammer standing by. Heard you could use some help down there.
Oh, man.
Warhammer, fire mission, danger close. Enemy armor and infantry, 100 meters to the southwest of our location. Over. Copy. Coming down.
Oh, yeah, what? We had a fucking air show here today, speaking of AC-130s.
Whoa, that's bloody outrageous, mate!
We had a fucking air show for, like, jets and planes and shit like that.
Bravo 6 will cover you all
I
the way
was
to
in
the extraction zone. You better get moving.
our local
Roger
Target
that,
store
Warhammer. We're moving now. Out.
looking for some shirts. Get out of here. And you could hear it sounded like thunder almost. I just thought it was the weirdest thing because you would hear it, but you walk inside the Target knowing it's sunny outside, and you're thinking, why is it thundering when it's sunny? Yeah, AC-130, it's all cool and shit.
Wildfire, we are moving up the road towards a town to the east. Confirm you have a visual on us.
Good eyes on friendlies. Crew, do not fire on any target marked by a strobe. Those are friendlies.
think White Hot's the one I like.
TV, confirm you see the church in the town. We see it. Start the clock. Roger that. We're there. Start talking. You are not authorized to level the church. Do not fire directly on the church. Got a vehicle moving now. One of the vehicles is moving right now. Personnel coming out of the church. We have armed personnel approaching from the church. Request permission to engage. Copy.
Someone commented on my
and any personnel around you see.
my post about fucking Black Ops 5. Just said maybe they should stop making games. I don't think Activision should stop making games. I think they should stop just being shitty.
There's our personnel running out of the church. Okay, you got him. Get back on the other guys. Direct hit. Nail those guys. More enemy personnel. Okay, he's moving again. Roger, guy moving. Yep, that was right on target. Nice. Okay, he's moving again.
You gotta think how relaxed these dudes are in here.
Good kill. Good
All having like cups of coffee as they're just mowing tons of dudes down.
Set scan range. Copy. Smoke. You got him.
I don't know why I used a cup of coffee as my go-to there, but I did. Considering I don't like coffee, I think it tastes fucking gross. And the fact that you have to doctor it up to make it even taste good is something I'm not too fond of. Even though I'm super fond of doing that to like sandwiches and burgers.
Roger that. Engage anything with that flashing strobe light. Those are all hostiles. God damn! Be careful, you almost killed our guys there. Yeah, good kill. I see lots of little pieces down there. Get back on those guys. Get that guy. Personnel right there. Nail those guys. Kaboom. Gun ready! God damn! You got him.
I wonder what also has me going through like the enemy's minds as they're just doing this. They just see these bullets, just kind of, these bombs just kind of flying from the sky.
Okay, he's moving again. Target reset. Recalibrate out on the sweep angle, adjust elevation scan. Nail those guys by the building. Kaboom. Gun ready! Get shot! Light him up. Gun ready! Rolling in. Guy running. Okay, he's moving again. Copy. Smoke him. You got him. We got a moving vehicle here. Negative. Negative. Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage any vehicles on the main highway.
Alpha, we're going to commandeer civilian transports on the main highway. Cover us.
Crew, do not engage any vehicles traveling on the highway. Those are civilians. Ground units are requiring alternate transport at this time. Do not engage any vehicles on the highway unless cleared to do so. Bet that guy's pissed. That's a nice truck. Nah, he's scared shitless.
Alpha, we're marking the vehicle. Confirm you see the beacons.
Roger, we see the beacons. Crew, do not fire on the vehicles marked with the flashing beacons. I repeat, do not fire on the vehicles with the flashing beacons. Those are friendlies. Nice. Heads up. Hostile forces are setting up ambush points along the curved road. Navigation, which one's the curved road? Over. Fire control. Do you see the water tower? Over. TV, confirm you see the water tower. You talking about the water tower near the intersection? Roger. That's the one. And next to that water tower is a curved road. Do you see that? Roger that. Track that road into the next village. You should be able to see another water tower in the village further down that road. We're having a bit of trouble acquiring the village. How far up the road is it? Approximately, hang on. It's about 2 clicks along the curved road going away from the highway. Yeah, roger that. We're banking towards the village. Stand by to engage ground targets. We got hostiles setting up along the curved road. Hostiles preparing to ambush along the curved road. They're partially concealed by the trees. Whoa! Someone just fired an RPG. Roger that. Crew, go ahead and take out everything in that village. Armored vehicle right there coming out of the barn. Targets in the village are confirmed as hostile. Clear to engage. Smoke them.
Alpha, we're under attack. We could use some help here.
Crew, track those smoke trails and take them out of the source. Clear a path for our guys. Personnel on the roof of that U-shaped building. U-shaped building? Roger. The one with the square structure on the roof? It's the one with the flat roof. Rolling in. Hot damn! That's a hit. You got him. Yeah, direct hit's right there. Okay, you got him. Get back on the other guys. Whoa! Okay, he's moving again. Roger, guy moving. Guy running.
I love blowing up all the cars. So satisfying to see all those explosions, like in one big blast. Boom, baby. I don't know, it's just so satisfying to see it happen.
Roger that, Bravo 6. Friendlies are leaving the vehicles and moving on foot towards the LZ. Do not fire on any personnel marked by a flashing strobe. Affirmative. Keep watching for those strobe lights. Those are friendlies. Enemy personnel in the junkyard. Crew, go ahead and smoke them. Man, these guys are going to town. You're firing too close to the friendlies. I repeat, you're firing too close to the friendlies.
Oh, they're good.
Those IR strobes. Kaboom. We got a runner here. You got him. Copy. Smoke him. Get that person. Target reset. Nail those guys by the building. Get back on those guys. You gonna get him? Personnel right there. Nail those guys. Gun ready! Clear to engage enemy personnel. Oh! Yeah, take him out. Tracking. Clear to engage all of those. Okay, he's moving again. Gun ready! Hot damn! Nail those guys.
You know, this is probably a weird thing to say. I don't know if you can get a fail state in this mission or not.
Yeah, clear to engage.
I would say maybe not shooting for a while would be a fail state, but
Light 'em up.
otherwise, like getting one here, like
There's a guy by that
playing
car.
normally, it's not that tough.
Get shot!
Just don't shoot the guys that are flashing there. That's all you do.
Enemy personnel closing on the LZ from multiple sides. Danger close. Recommend you stick to the 25mm in the vicinity of the LZ. Whoa! Headshot! Recalibrate out on the sweep angle. Adjust elevation scan. Set scan range. Target reset. Get back on those guys.
Yeah, I should probably shoot these guys.
Good kill, good kill. Copy. Crew, be advised. Friendly helicopters entering the area. Watch your fire.
I can only imagine the cost it would take to make one of these, and to use all of this ammunition. Like, probably millions of dollars.
This is gonna be one hell of a highlight reel. Yeah, I heard that. Crew, VIP is secure and in custody. Good job, everyone. Roger that. Returning to base.
Woo! That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? I don't know if you can hear my dog, he's snoring so loud.
Heavy fighting continued throughout the night as U.S. Marines continued to push towards the capital city in pursuit of Khaled al-Assad. Sporadic fighting can be heard as the bulk of al-Assad's forces fall back towards the presidential palace.
Command, this is Lieutenant Vasquez. War Pig is en route. We're not missing this party.
See, I'll probably go ahead and stop it for tonight. I'm getting a little tired. I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. Does it say hit points? Whatever. I'm not like extraordinarily tired of like bobbing my head or anything, but I am pretty out of it. I'm gonna try and do this again tomorrow, but maybe do our E7. Where did we go? We stopped at Warpig, so a couple more sittings and we'll be good. Well, it's about an hour or 35 minutes of a video game, so that's fine. But, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and stop it here for tonight and make it a little bit of a shorty. Since there's not a whole lot to really do in this. Maybe, in my, final episode of this, I'll probably do a little bit of bots or something. You know, something... Why not? Something a little extra. Just to kind of play around just a little bit. But, yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and, call it a night for tonight. For those that tune in later, thanks. I noticed no one didn't show up to the stream, but that's alright. They can watch it later if they have the time or they're bored. But, thanks for coming. See you later.